Hi, Funnies.
Hi, Funny Farm.
We're back here at school, feeding the fish, hanging out with our favorite cow, Spot, and here for our third episode of Letters from Home. Now, you may be looking at us going, okay, what is happening? Well, I have to say, being here without everybody has just provided us with a lot of fun. Your cubbies are full of so many great things we had no idea. So we're finally getting a chance to wear all the cool things you wear to school. So I'd like to thank my good buddy Jack for sponsoring my outfit today. I love your hat. Chill. And that's pretty great motto for today, Anyway, everyone just needs to chill a little bit. So Thanks, Jack.
And my wardrobe today is sponsored by Colette Uni. So thanks, Colette.
Unicorns are magical. Thanks for that.
Now, we were excited when we got here because we got more letters from home telling us what you all have been doing. So, are you ready for this? Today's first letter is an exciting one, Marcy, because we've been...
Because it's blue?
No. But we've been hoping and thinking that this might happen for this Funny Farm kid for a while. And it looks like it might have. So you're not going to believe this. The first letter today is from... Emery!
Emery! Hi, Emery!
Hi, Emery!
Hi, Alaire!
Alaire is Emery's big sister. Okay, so it says this. This is what she says. Hi, Teacher Marcy, Teacher Laura, and Teacher Chris. Teacher Chris, again, she's still at home. She says hi, everybody.
And she's probably in her pajamas, because those are her favorite.
I love you, and I miss you. We miss you, too.
So much.
Guess what?
You got married. Please tell me you got married.
No.
Oh.
No child weddings at the farm.
Oh.
But
all right. Well, she's a little.
She says this. We got a new dog.
I am freaking out. I can't believe you got a new dog. You didn't text me. Why didn't you text me?
In fact, I have a feeling that Spot read your letter before we got to because he actually even came today in his awesome Love My Shelter Pet shirt.
Yep.
Yep.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah, Spot loves shelter animals, and he wore his shelter dog shirt, so...
Yeah, I'm going to have to change my password for email.
He's kind of sneaky. He reads letters before we got to, I think, because he was already dressed and ready to go. She also says this. Guess what? We got him around Thursday last week, and it accidentally throwed up in the car.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
That happens sometimes. Some animals get car sick just like kids do.
Sorry, Mom and Dad.
He is very curly and kind of brownish and black. In the days that we got him, he really liked to lay down in the grass and chew on us.
Chew on you? Oh, maybe you taste good. Have you chewed on yourself lately? He could be onto something.
Mm-hmm. And we got him new treats already, and we have everything for him, but we need to buy a collar with his name on it.
Very good thinking. You remember our shelter pet learning.
Good job.
A collar and a tag are a must for every pet.
Oh, and she says his name is Loki.
Aw, I love that name.
This is exciting because she also sent us a picture. So does everybody want to see Loki?
I do. Pick me. I want to see it.
Okay, here is Emery with her new dog, Loki.
Oh, it's so cute. Emery, I love Loki. Okay, I need to pet Loki. Hi, Loki. Oh, wait, I'm going to pet you too, Emery. Hi, Emery. And needless to say, we're going to have to talk about the blue blanket. I feel like there's intention behind a lot of these letters and photos.
So Loki looks adorable. I'm
cute.
So glad he's found such a great home with Emery and her family. She also says, I've been up to playing with my sister.
She's a fun sister.
She sent us a picture, too, of some of their playing. So it looks like they have been making blanket forts in the living room.
That looks fun.
Look at that. They're stuffed inside of there. Blanket forts are the best.
They are the best.
Super fun. She's also been playing Spy on Mommy and Daddy.
Seriously, you just blew her cover.
Well, she wrote about it, so yeah.
Sorry,
I think they're on to you now. And I got canceled from going to Grandma's house. Yeah, that's okay, but that's all right. You can see, we'll be able to all see each other again. So
yeah, Grandma will let you come again. No worries.
Love Teacher Marcy, love Teacher Chris, and love to Teacher Laura. Love, Emery.
Aw, we love you, Emery. Thanks for the great letter, and I'm so excited to see your dog in real life.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Next up is Ashland. Hi, Ashland.
Hi, Ashland.
How are ya? Yesterday, I'll start at the very beginning. Hi, Teacher Marcy, Teacher Laura, and Teacher Chris. Yesterday, we celebrated Kitty's birthday and made chocolate cake. Do not tell Teacher Laura about chocolate cake. She loves chocolate cake.
Now, Kitty is her cat, if you didn't know. So her cat.
There was no question in my mind.
Well, some people might think Kitty is a person, and I just, Kitty is her cat, and her cat had a birthday party. So.
And they made it a chocolate cake and sang it.
I don't think
Happy birthday.
I don't think my cat likes chocolate cake. Well, he's never had chocolate cake. Maybe I should make him a chocolate cake for his birthday.
You could. And they sang him happy birthday like this, probably like meow, 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 because that's the best cat song ever. And blew out the candle. It was also my Auntie Erin's birthday. Oh. Hey, shout out a happy birthday to Auntie Erin. I had a picnic outside, catched a bee in my fingers, and it found a way to get out.
Woo!
Thank you for letting me go and helping me find a way out, Ashlyn. The ants really want to eat breakfast, so they think they need someone to feed the ants.
So,
I'm thinking about that one.
Yeah.
Maybe mac and cheese?
Yeah, my ants like pizza. That's what I feed my ants.
Mine kind of like mac and cheese, but... Oh, wait, she's feeding them oatmeal. Well, that's a very healthy start to the ants' day. Great job on your
That's right.
on your food choice there.
Lots of fiber.
We take walks around the neighborhood every day and pick beautiful flowers. Wait, don't pick my flowers, Ashlyn.
Flowers?
Wait, according to Mom, they're not actually flowers. They're weeds.
Oh, okay. Phew. Good.
Okay, sorry, Ashlyn. Weeds are okay. I don't really care for weeds.
We gotta save the flowers for the bees.
We miss our friends and teachers a lot. We miss you too.
Yeah, I miss you too.
But we can still have fun. Yeah, you totally can. You can have fun anywhere.
That's right.
Can't wait to get back to school. Wait a minute. Mom said that.
Mom said that.
We feel you, Mom. Now, she also included an adorable picture of the cute attire she is running around. Look at that.
I think this is a picture of Ashlyn right after she caught the bee.
Look at that. She's got pink and ruffles and pink and just all the way down to her feet. To me, when we saw this was so Project Runway Preschool Edition. I love how you worked it. And so we have crowned you the
America's Next Top Preschooler Project Runway Edition.
That's you. Great job on that outfit, Ashlyn. So cute. I really hope you wear that to school when you come back.
Yeah. Okay, our next letter is from, are you ready? Drea! Hi, Drea! All right, now Drea, who wanted to send this, says, I miss the class and you guys.
The class misses you too.
Yeah, we miss you too. I wish the virus would stop so we could go back to our school.
I was really wondering about that. I mean, has anybody ever really asked it to stop? I mean, did we ask nicely? I think you may be onto something, Drea.
Yeah, maybe we just need to ask it to go away.
I think she brings up a very good point. That's wise beyond your years.
If it were just that simple, that would be awesome.
I think we should try.
But she says she's been doing lots of stuff at home like at school.
Way to go, Mom and Dad.
Excellent. And I've been the nap time winner every day, and I'm going to try to do it again today. Wow.
I think you can totally do it.
Now, for those of you who don't know this, at the Funny Farm, we have a giant, cool treasure chest, and sometimes we have a nap time winner. That means if you lay quietly and you do a great job during nap time, you might get picked to be the nap time winner and get to pick from the treasure chest. And
wait, you have to see the treasure chest. It's really cool.
It's really cool. And it sounds like Drea has been the nap time winner at her house every single day since she's been home. Do you see our cool treasure chest?
Totally fun stuff in there.
There's cool stuff in there. It's really fun.
Lots of stuff in there. I might need something from there. I'm gonna take a good nap today.
Okay.
I just decided. Dre, you're on.
Okay. Yeah, she's
nap time
challenging
winner.
you to the nap time contest. Someday I might want you to come over for a wonderful sleepover when the virus stops. Teacher Marcy, can you bring your cat pajamas? And Teacher Laura, can you bring your green pajamas? And you can bring your cats also.
Best sleepover ever. Pajamas packed.
Yeah, let's see. Shadow, I may have to pack his Spider-Man pajamas for
He would love that.
Yeah, he would like that. Okay. Oh, speaking about nap time, Drea and a sleepover, Drea actually has a story she wants to tell us.
Okay, Drea. This is so happening just for you.
Okay, so Spot is ready for this one too. He's been waiting for another story, and he was hoping it was a good one. So Spot's gonna watch from the audience, just like all of you. And Teacher Marcy is gonna
Today
get
we're
it all
doing
set
a
up.
little puppet theater, because I felt this was important too. Yeah, blue curtains, people. My favorite.
All right, so
Hi, everybody. Get out. I'm doing the show.
okay, are you ready for Drea's story, everybody?
My word.
Okay.
Okay, hang on.
All
Again,
right.
they did not make these with teachers
All right.
in mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting in today's puppet theater, Drea's story. Called The Lost Kitty.
Aww.
All right. Once upon a time, there were 4 teachers named Teacher Marcy.
Hi, I'm Teacher Marcy.
Teacher Chris.
Hi, I'm Teacher Chris.
Teacher Laura.
Hi, I'm Teacher Laura.
And Teacher Drea.
Hi, I'm Teacher What?
Yeah, there's a 4th teacher.
All right.
Okay.
You can be a teacher too, Drea.
And they went on a walk. They found a little kitten that was left alone in the trees.
In the tree, on the tree.
In the tree.
In the tree.
In the tree. In the tree.
Okay, can you see my kitten in the tree? Okay, there you go.
There we go. Pull that
Wow,
there we
there's
go.
a kitten in a tree. Who leaves their kittens in the tree? Who does that?
They took the kitty back to their home.
Okay, teamwork, everybody. Oh, okay. That's a big cat. Okay.
And gived it some shelter and food and water.
Here, have some shelter, food, and water.
All right. That's great because she actually learned what all animals need. They loved her so much they wanted to keep her forever.
I think I want to keep her. No, I'm going to adopt her. No, I already have 2. What's 3? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I think they shared it
Oh.
because it says, and they did keep her forever.
All right. We're going to share.
And the cat and the dog came along.
Woof.
But
Hi,
then,
my name is Lucy.
but the end.
Wait, it's just, what? That's like a cliffhanger.
That's like a cliffhanger for the sequel.
Dun dun dun.
Everybody
Please
clap
take
for
a
her.
bow. Thanks, Drea. We love your imagination.
Bravo! Bravo! You can give her a standing ovation.
This is my traveling puppet theater.
Yes.
Okay. All right, that was cute, Drea.
In honor of Drea's great story about cats, Spot is wearing his dog shirt, but we decided that
Dog lovers.
we're wearing our
Dun dun dun.
cat sweaters.
ladies.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Drea. You know how much we like cats and dogs.
And we
too,
love
so.
that you're part of our Cat Lady
That's
Club
right.
because that's important.
So, yeah. Thank you, Drea. That was a great story.
Yeah, I love it. Thanks for the great story. That made my day.
And the great letter, too. We're happy that you're doing lots of fun stuff at your house.
All right, so speaking of fun, it doesn't feel much like spring out there, but that's okay because your good pal Declan wrote us a letter and sent a video clip about some cool science stuff he's actually doing inside. So we're gonna let Declan tell you all about his experiment, and then when it's over, we'll show you all the few things that you probably have around your house so you can have as much fun as Declan. All right, here you go. Take it away, Declan.
7 Up, and we're going to see if they float or dance. The raisins are dancing, and this coin, and here it has bubbles on it, and these ones have bubbles on it, and these ones kind of look like they have eyeballs, and the marshmallows are just floating.
All right.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun, Declan. What
That
a great
was
experiment.
really cool. I love that your parents are rocking the science learning. All right, so if you want to be cool like Declan, the science guy, you only need a couple things at your
If
house.
you want to do the same experiment as Declan, this is what you need. You need a
So
few things.
you can get a cup like Declan, or jars work fine. Or if you happen to have a blue jar, which you probably don't because I probably have the only one, but any jar will work.
You need 2 of them.
Yep.
So 2 jars.
Or you could use a vase, something that your dad gave your mom flowers in a while ago and she still has it hanging around, right, Dad? That's happening. So you just need 2 containers, all right? So first thing you need to do is go find 2 containers. And they do not have to be the same size. That is fine, all right? Then the next thing you need is water, which everybody has.
So put water in one
Water's
container.
gonna go in one.
And in the other one, you're going to need some 7-Up.
And 7-Up is so good, you'll probably want to take a drink of it before you
It's-
put it in. That's okay.
You know 7-Up. It's the bubbly water. So we need the bubbly water.
All right.
Okay.
Then you can put in, so you're going to fill water in one, 7-Up in the other, okay? Then you are going to add raisins. Now I want you to think about Zoe and Sassafras. You know those cool chapter books we read about science? When you do an experiment, you only want to change one thing. So the one thing we're going to change is water and 7-Up. Everything else I want you to put the same amount in. So if you choose to put 5 raisins in this one, then put 5 raisins in this one. Keep it the same, all right? So you're gonna put in some raisins. If you don't have raisins, popcorn kernels will work too. You know this old kind of popcorn that they used before the microwave? This stuff is great. So you could grab some of that too and put it in. Again, this is kind of a fun experiment where you can add stuff. Just whatever you add to one jar, add the exact same thing to the other jar.
Now
all
you
right?
want raisins or popcorn
Or popcorn.
kernels.
Lentils might work too. I've even seen it done with pasta. So the next thing you're gonna add is a penny, or it could be a quarter or a nickel, whatever coin you have. Put one in each jar.
Whatever Dad has in his pockets or is in between the couch cushions.
And the last thing is gonna be some marshmallows. Okay, so with the marshmallows, you're gonna need to put the same in the both jars and then put the same amount in your mouth. That's a must. How did you know I was gonna say that?
Because
Okay, that was funny. Okay, so then the fun part comes. So then you'll add your 7-Up in your water, or you can add it first. It doesn't really matter. And then you're going to watch. And you're going to try to make a prediction or a guess as to what you think is going to sink and what you think is going to float. That's why it might be kind of fun after watching Declan's, and you kind of got to see what happened with his. If you add a few things Declan didn't have, to see to make a new discovery, a scientific prediction of your own. All right. So we will also send along a little something for Mom and Dad if you are a fan of writing down your results and you wanna document this scientific experiment for time to come and throw it in a time capsule in the backyard. We'll send you one of a couple different options. There's this one, or we'll send you another one where you can just draw what you think is gonna happen, all right? Whatever floats your boat, or you don't have to document it at all and it can just be something that you know you did and you don't have to prove, all right? All right, everybody, well, that's today's wrap up for Letters from Home Part 3. Hoping you're all helping your mom and dads. It's Monday. There's a little crazy out there. We've heard it going around, but be that kid that helps out. All right? Hang in there, Mom and Dad.
you got this.
Week 3. You can
All
do
right.
it. All right?
Bye, funny
Thanks,
car.
everybody.
We'll see you next time.